Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my dear friends, my dear gods, my dear masters. Today we are completing 12 days of journey in 21 ITP batch 3. Today is exactly the middle day. Out of 21 days, we have completed half the way. Whoever has journeyed half the way, the second half would be very easy. The first half journey is a test. Whoever has journeyed the first half, the second half is a cakewalk. Today, let us remember about a great concept called detachment. One of the highest spiritual concept, one of the highest spiritual quality I can say is detachment. Detachment has to happen in 3 levels: physical, emotional, and mental. We must time and now, time and again, keep on practicing detachment. Detachment, the opposite of it is attachment, also called as addictions. So let us clearly understand what is the difference, whether you are attached or not to anything. Suppose you met a physical person. I have seen many people who are afraid of attachment, and when they meet someone, they don't spend properly, thinking, if I spend well, later I may get into attachment. That's absolutely wrong. That is, you are missing an opportunity to be with that person because of the fear, and you will miss all the experiences. Out of sight is out of mind. Remember these words. When I meet a person, I spend, I talk. When I call a person, I speak. I remember, I laugh. But the moment that person is out of sight or the call is disconnected, you should remove it immediately from your head. No more thinking about that person. No more talking about that person. Out of sight is out of mind. That is perfect detachment. You talk with them for 10 minutes and think about them for 10 hours. Then it is attachment. It is not a detachment. And that will always cause misery, because you are missing this moment. You are lost in some imaginary thoughts or some unrealistic worlds. Your mind is lost. You are here, but you are thinking something. You are somewhere. Today, old lady came to office. The moment she thinks about somebody who passed away, she cries. In 15 minutes, she was with me. For 4 times she cried. Because the 4 times she remembered him, she cries. There is no enough strength, emotional body strength. She is so weak. Instead, I can call it, she is so attached to that one person or personality. The moment she remembers him, she cries. This is emotional attachment. The feeling of missing, the feeling of that I will miss, it indicates still your emotional body has to cleanse a lot and the energies has to increase a lot. Or the detachment is not yet reached the emotional body. I see certain people are very perfect in physical detachment. If you have an object, you spend. If it is gone, you forget. If there is a person, you spend. If the person is gone, you forget. You go to a place, you spend well. That is, spending well is also a great karma, because the soul needs experience. But the moment the departure comes, you must say bye-bye, or you must inwardly say get lost, and then you have to get out from that. Simply detach from that person, situation, of the object. Physically. But mentally and emotionally, it is not outside, it is inside. We must continuously detach ourselves from all these three planes. Detachment is not ignoring. Detachment is you are connecting more towards yourself. You are removing all the illusions. The body is an illusion. Emotions are illusions. Thoughts are illusions. But we need these illusions for experiences. But to an extent, you must remember all these are for only experiences. Detachment is a must for any spiritual master. If you are attached to something, then that image, the person, the situation will keep on running and it will interfere into you and your reality. You will start living in illusion. You will start living in Maya. We must time and again detach. Physical level, emotional level, mental level. Very easy said, but detachment is our next goal. Today, the goal is not yet over on the books. You have to follow. The third day, you have to be with the book all the time. Keep reading as much as possible. But the goal 4 is detachment. I've just given you 1 day advance so that we are prepared, because this is one of the biggest goals. Not at all an easy one, because we are used to attach with situations, people. The more you observe, the more you will know what kind of attachments, what kind of stupidity we are living in. We have to come out, we have to get out of that cage, of that imprisonment, I can say. If you have attachment, you are imprisoned. You put yourself into a jail. I absolutely don't have attachment with any physical, any emotional, any mental. I am okay if anybody dies, whoever it may be. I am okay if anybody leaves me, whoever it is. I am okay to whatever I have, let everything go. I am okay. That is the kind of detachment I always have. Even I am okay to die next moment. The batch will still continue. Somebody will run. I'm okay to die now. I don't hold anything. I don't hold any physical objects about anything about anybody. If something goes in my head, anything about anybody, my head will become like a workshop. Every day, it will find truth to remove that junk. If I sense any attachment towards any person or situation or any emotion, my whole body will become like a workshop to completely remove, detach. It's a continuous process. I may allow anything but never attachments, because attachment gives you bondages, which is no use to you. If you don't detach, it will carry to the next lifetimes. Next time, whenever you see Fevistick or Fevicol, remember about the detachment attachment concept. It is always like a Fevicol and Fevistick. You put in your hand the other person and you stick it. Saath saath mein. Lifetimes it will continue. Or you put Fevicol on your seat and sit. Wherever you go, you carry. It's a baggage. You have to drop the baggage. There is a beautiful story from Osho. There are two people who are near the shore. They want to cross the river. They took a boat and then they started singing row, row, row a boat. And then they crossed the river. The moment they crossed, one person left the staff in the boat. He started walking towards his journey. But another person, in the name of gratitude, he said, "Oh, my boat, thank you very much. You have helped us to cross the river. Now I will carry you." And he has taken the boat on his head and he started walking. Within few miles, because of that overweight, he felt unconscious and he died. In every step of our life, we will get help. But if you take that help and keep it in your head, that same help will kill you. Every person, every situation will come to teach you something so that you learn and you move on. Even that is called attachment if you still hold that. Also, one more story where two monks stand near the shore. They just were about to cross the river. One guy, they see a beautiful lady there. She got hurt. And she said, one of you, please carry me to the next shore. I cannot walk in the water. One monk happily immediately took her in the hands. The another monk was not happy because we should not touch women. That is their concept. After the shore came in 2 minutes or 5 minutes, the monk left the women. They happily smiled and they started moving on. But another monk was not happy. After 1 hour, the second fellow said, "Please stop, I want to talk." He said, "What? What's the matter?" He said, you shouldn't have carried that woman. It's a sin. You shouldn't have carried." He said, "I dropped her in 5 minutes, but you have not dropped her still. Even after 1 hour, you are still carrying that. I dropped her in 5 minutes, and now I don't carry anything, but you are carrying for 1 hour." This is what we do. We carry, and all that carriage becomes a great burden. Don't carry anything. Have gratitude, say thank you, and get out. But if you keep anything on your head, it is going to be overweight. Detachment is a beautiful art. One lifetime is not enough to understand it, to implement. I'm so happy the next goal is revealed even 1 day before. Maybe we all require more time. And remember, I also follow whatever goals we set. It is a collective group consciousness goal. It is not only for you. You and I follow. Thank you very much, my dear friends. Such a beautiful 2 stories has come today. Absolutely out of thin air. We all love stories so that it gives us more clarity from the childhood. We'll again connect tomorrow. Please go have a good rest. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.